Okay, nerds. I'm back finally, right? I'm so cool, dude. Anyways, basically, what I was talking about is I'm back. Not really, but everybody's been wanting this, so I am here to yet again do a tier list. It's gonna be a quick one, sort of. I don't know. Most of my opinions haven't really changed, but there has been a lot of reworks lately, so I still got to do stuff. But like, all right, people are gonna fucking hate me for saying this, but at the moment, I'm not biasing this. It's just because of what I think at the moment, sort of. White Album could be the best stand in the game at the moment because defense buffs, which is already good and like what everybody fucking wants. Second of all, probably the two best moves in the game. Actually, no, I was just really good moves in general. People say it's a lack of moves. Well, it's because they're really good moves. Gently Weeps literally counters the meta, aka gun, projectiles, freaking literally everything, even GER projectiles, which makes GER sort of unviable. If it's using its counter, then it can only like use clicks, which is still viable, but still, the projectiles just give that extra damage that no other stand has. But yeah, if you use White Album Hormone, it's like, I don't know, 20% damage reduction. I don't know the exact numbers, but all I know is it's close to the most damage reduction you can get in the game, other than Mr. President, which is Rage and Hormone. Rage and Hormone's so OP, dude. You get more than D4C Love Train damage, I think. Oh, never mind, you don't. But yeah, that's why White Album's there now. Because it just can take damage. Flash Freeze, if you press it, it's already going. You can't cancel it. It's still going. And then that's what I love about it. Please don't nerf it, Zoo, please. But yeah. And it's unescapable if you have really good aim, sort of. And then Gently Weeps just complements that, because it still makes the opponent slow. And it makes, like, boxing barrage combos dog water. Literally, dude. Because, you know, Gently Weeps just slows them down a lot, so they can't really connect to their combo. And you could just flash freeze the second you get out of stun, which is so OP, in my opinion. And it covers the weakness of Pluck users if you use White Album, so that's why it's so good. So I understand why people use White Album Pluck now, but still. It's more of a White Album Hormone main myself. And then ice skating, you could use moves while ice skating, so that makes it 10 times better too. Anyways, for the second best stand, in my opinion, this is a hard one. It has to be like GER, in my opinion, because that thing is still busted as hell. There's just no way you can really beat it. If it uses counter, then you're like dead. There's no way you can dodge those things. It's just free damage, especially for a GER Hormone user. There's no way you can get out of it. Before, it used to be 10 times more OP. Maybe I might, but like, the thing is, KCR also isn't that OP, so we have to factor that in. And every other stand has changed too. Well, at least most of them. Anyways, third best, in my opinion, is like the World AU, because that stand, no matter what, they still haven't changed it. They keep on buffing that shit. It was kind of gay, not gonna lie. Because those unblockable knives do damage. And they have no cooldown whatsoever. People might be asking, where's Made in Heaven on the amazing tier? Made in Heaven is not that good, in my opinion. If you're going against a runner, then it might seem like it, but they're just trash, alright? And sometimes, yeah. I mean, Universe Reset's probably one of the worst abilities ever, but I still use it just in case. It's good for stalling, especially if you're a vampire. It's really good if you're really low. It got me out of a situation of Star Platinum the world, even in time stop. Oh yeah, don't get mastered time acceleration. It's only really niche. That's what I usually do. If it's like specifically to counter certain abilities, I only go for universal shit, like, I don't know, stun or some shit. Mostly because, yeah. It's if you get master time acceleration, you're going like something against like scarier monsters. Master time acceleration is gonna help you. It doesn't even increase the thing, as far as I know. So it's kind of useless in my opinion. Anyways, yeah, double accelerate, triple accelerate. It's probably one of the best moves in the game. Your LMBs become really fast, nearly unreactable. Hard punches are double right clicks, so whatever you call it. Anyways. Yeah, that's my thoughts on Made in Heaven, but we will get into it later. Anyways, something else that's probably OP now, My opinions on SCR has changed at the moment. So right now, in my absolute opinion, SCR is probably better than the World AU right now, because all they have to do is run, and then once they use Conquer as well, they just you win the game. There's nothing you can do about it, really, unless you're like a Sex Pistols, but they kind of nerfed that shit. I remember when Sex Pistols used to dash in their sleep. Oh my god, that's why I loved using Sex Pistols against SCRs. They used to get so mad. It was the funniest thing ever. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, SCR just has a true not infinite combo. I mean touch of death combo. Excuse me. Yeah, I've heard a lot about it. It's pretty cringe, and then it has like a second barrage. I'd be fine with it if Conquer as well wasn't so OP, and people are saying, yeah, it needs Conquer as well. That is true, but like you have to make it not touch a death combo, because that's just gonna break the game. And why is it not in like S tier? You say? I mean, okay, in general combat, it's not good at all. But like, if it doesn't have, okay, if it fails the freaking infinite combo, I mean touch of death. Sorry, I'm getting too mixed up with the shit. It's kind of dead, because like, I mean you can just like fucking run away. That's one thing you can do. You can play defensively. It doesn't really have that much good stuff other than that, but it's still really, really, really good at the moment. Honestly, if they nerf Conquer as well, it's probably gonna be like, it's probably gonna still be good, but I just put it like low great or whatever. Sorry, I just grabbed a random tier list because I was too lazy to download all the stand PNGs and whatever. So yeah. Anyways, back to what I was talking about before. Next stand, D4C Love Train. No need for explanation. It stayed the same the entire time. It would have been like top 3 if it had a certain ability that, we're not going to talk about it. But let's just say you're the hand, and he just love trains middle of your combo, and you erase yourself, and you die instantly. Nothing you can do about it. It's literally RNG if he love trains or not, especially with the spam move cooldown. So, yeah, that's what made it so scary back then. But now you can't love train and stun. So, I mean, it still makes like some stuff inviable. Like Tusk Act 1 probably can't beat it, even though it has projectiles, because it applies too much pressure on the Tusk, especially with the amount of clones that it has. Especially before, when the explosive clone literally had like little to no cooldown. Stuff like Tusk Act 1, Aerosmith was pretty good, but at the same time not. The barrage did no damage. So Tusk Act 1, Aerosmith, let's see what else. White Snake probably. Hierophant Green maybe? Nah, Hierophant Green definitely. What else? Mr. President. Basically, anything that doesn't have a ranged move, like Sticky Fingers. People say you can like stand barrage finisher them to glitch the clones, but I think that's gonna be fixed soon. And I did not know about that, so I had a lot of trouble. The explosive clones, they're just impossible to like run away from, and then they could just pop another one as soon as they despawn. It's so annoying. Like you actually have to pick a counter to D4C Love Train to beat D4C Love Train. Even Tusk Act 4 struggle, that's supposed to be the counter to it. Anyways, back to what I was saying before. Honestly, other than that, I don't think that there's that much S tiers, in my opinion, anymore. Because that's really fine, in my opinion. That's just the way how it is. But now, I'll move on to, like, the great tier, which is probably KC, or actually... Oh yeah, I forgot the World Over Heaven. I'm sorry, guys. And Killer Queen Bites the Dust. Oh my god. I'm really sorry, guys. Okay, so people say the World Over Heaven spin is gay, and I sort of agree. I mean, I was using Star Platinum the World Vampirism on them, and I forgot Combat Precision buffed your thing. It was pretty epic, but anyways, what I was talking about is World Over Heaven. Yeah, that thing is busted. That time stop is crazy. I don't know if they should add a, like, set time stop damage thing, like you know, the max amount of damage they can do to you in one time stop, because honestly, it's just kind of gay. Unblockable area of effect knives. That's not what I like about the World Over Heaven. Bad players can just use it. I mean, I'm fine with newbies using it, but like, it's just gay. I mean, White Album still fucking counters it, but like, it still gets hit sort of by the lightning, so I kind of hate it still. And also, I just like to mention that it goes through my defenses as a White Album main, so I just do not pick White Album Hamon going against the World Over Heaven. I mean, it still has defense buffs, but still, the worst matchup possible could be like boxing, because, you know, defense buffs, bebe, and then Hamon's just like, eh. Honestly, Hamon's just a better spec at this point, like, other than like boxing, because boxing, it doesn't even have as much defense buffs as like Hamon, and then Hamon buffs your attack too and gives you like better moves. I mean, Eye Gouge is still a really good move. The only thing boxing has over Hamon is extra health and Jawbreaker, which is probably one of the best moves in the game. So yeah. Anyways, I mean, people that like the greater dash distances thing in the boxing thing, I don't see a difference really. It doesn't. I don't really see what the point is there. It's so little for me. I don't know why. If someone can tell me how much it can go from, then tell me. I might be OP. I don't know. Anyways, the World Over Heaven against time stop resistant stance, it gets massively like. If we're talking about only time stop stands, it'd probably be like around great tier because it needs time stop to fucking destroy everything. But yeah, at the moment it's probably better than Love Train. Yeah, Love Train is becoming one of the low tier S tiers, so it's pretty sad, especially KCR. Oof, feel bad for KCR mains. I used to be a KCR main. I might become one again. Anyways, Killer Queen bites the dust. Infinite combo, sort of. That's all I need to say. Anyways, now we're gonna move on to the great tier. Actually, now KCR is an instant one. They fixed the dimensional slash thingy, so you can't abuse the hitbox and get guaranteed hits anymore, because back then it was like once they pop that thing, you either get block broken or possibly crippled for a while. And that was pretty gay, because then yeah, it was just super gay, and I don't want to talk about it, but like free combo or even more free combo, you couldn't win in that situation, especially if they boxed you up like a fish, aka the box genjutsu. That also got nerfed. They don't actually box you anymore. Your vision just gets hindered now, which sucks, because the box, I mean, it was pretty good. I mean, it blinded you and like you trapped you in a small space so you couldn't run away. Honestly, I don't know why people complained about the box. It was pretty fine to me. I didn't really care. All you really needed to do was play on with headphones on. But you see, they don't play with headphones. They listen to music just like I do, except like they don't also turn on YBA volume. But you know what? I'm fine with that, bro. But like, it's just saying, dude, just use headphones. Even if you don't have headphones, it's still you can still hear the dimension slash coming from miles away. And either way, you wouldn't be able to dodge it. So I don't get it. I mean, unless you're made in heaven, but like we're not talking about that right now. Back to what I was saying again. Tusk Act 4. Yes. I'd say Tusk Act 4 is pretty good. Now, it's a decent stand now, in my opinion. The beatdown is really, really long. I don't like how long it is. I like how they shortened all the beatdowns. They said the beatdown thing was a problem, then they added Tusk Act 4 beatdown, which is unreasonably fucking, long. It's pretty gay. Anyways, yeah, the projectile spam is unreal. And better base damage than, like, the World AU. I don't know if Tusk is actually stronger than, Star Platinum and all those time stop stands. So someone please inform me on that. I don't know. If you want to make it accurate, I mean, it's really good I mean, I guess the projectiles are blockable, so I guess you can use that as an excuse for its physical prowess. Anyways, yeah, the beatdown is just really good, and they actually buffed Wormhole, so it's not a free parry anymore. So people can actually use it. It's actually a really great like pressure tool now, which I really like. So yeah, I might start using Tusk Act 4 again. Honestly, nah, actually it probably won't, but still, it's a really good, well-rounded stand in my opinion now. So it's not garbage anymore. Anyways, Beach Boy. See, you guys don't know the potential of this stand. You guys think it might be ass, because y'all are normies. Just kidding, I love you. But for reals, this Beach Boy is just kind of gay. I'm not gonna lie, because kind of has a lot of damage with unblockable projectiles that are kind of unblockable and spammable. So let's just say Beach Boy Hamo does over 100 damage combo. I mean, you could say the same about everything else, but like, it's pretty easy to do with Beach Boy. Also, a tip: only use auto rod pull if you absolutely know they can't parry or some shit, or just use it to pull them when they're ragdolled. But I usually use the cursor one to pull them when they're ragdolled. The cursor one, they should. It's the same move technically in theory if it's in a perfect world, sort of. The one thing is auto rod pull can pull from, but like from walls, like, and then regular rod pull can't because cursor can't go through walls. Anyways, that's enough Beach Boy talk. But it does have the best LMB in the game, just saying, guys. Other than Made in Heaven and maybe Scary Monsters and D4C Love Train. Okay, speaking of which, Star Platinum. It's a well-rounded stand. I mean, it's still broken as hell, so I'll put it. Basically, if you land Starfinger with the Star Platinum, like against, okay, if you're going against Star Platinum and they land Starfinger, GG. Anyways, to the next stand. I don't know about Tuskak 3. They said they nerfed the fuck out of it, so I'm gonna take their word. So guys, don't. I mean, either way, Tuskak 3 is still like a great. It's not that good in my opinion. It's just projectile spam. Gyachio still freaking counter. I mean, White Album still counters it, sort of. But yeah. Anyways, let me just get the obvious stands out of the way real quick, guys. All right, there we go. Actually, wait. Boom. There we go. I've never seen a good Tusk Act 1 player. If you know one, DM me. I'll 1v1 them and see how good they are. If they just run, then understandable. At the same time, I'm not going to take your word for it again. Anyways, D4C regular. I'd say it's decent. I mean, it still has the freaking annoying-ass clones, but the thing is, it doesn't do as much damage anymore. It's like 1.6, which is Tusk Act 4 damage. And, like, it doesn't have Love Train, so it's not as powerful anymore. And Love Train, I honestly don't see Love Trains that much anymore. They barely use Love Train too, that's the problem. They just clone spam and use their high-ass damage. Anyways, Purple Haze, it's all blockable. That's all that needs to be said. If you catch them off guard, then it's probably good, but still, it's hard to keep them in the virus thingy, unless you block break them and blood suck them and vaporization freeze them. Which is probably not going to happen. Anyways, I'm sorry to every single Mr. President main, but you're bad. Just kidding. You're not bad. It's just the stand itself is bad, sort of. It only has one good move, and it's still really good, but at the same time, it's parryable. There's no really good confirms into it, because Zoom Punch... I tried to Zoom Punch into Kidnap. Did not work. It's not a true confirm, like Spin is. But even then, it just depends if they barrage you. So, yeah. Because, like, I tried Zoom Punch into Beatdown, it didn't work, and I'm guessing it's the same with Kidnap. I don't know. Anyways, King Crimson. They say it's better than it's Requiem, but I don't really think that. It's still really good, though. It's, like, really, really good. Honestly, it's like, bottom of great tier. And then, anyways, Fire Chicken. Fire Chicken's, honestly, still really good. I heard they're going to bring a passive where it's like Hermit Purples. You hit the opponent once, and it just, like, burns them. So, yeah, that's already hell. I mean, Magician Dread is already hell with the burn damage itself with Crossfire Hurricane, which is unblockable, by the way, and hard to dodge. Especially if you're in an enclosed space, then you're just out of luck at that point. Unless you have White Album. I love countering the meta. I'm so good at the game, guys, I promise. Anyways, yeah, Magician's Dread is just really good in general. Honestly, I wouldn't say... I don't know where to put it, but, like, Magician's Dread Spin will fucking demolish you if you're not ready enough, so... Yeah. Also, Red Bind is just a free combo no matter what happens, which I fucking hate. Anyways, Hermit Purple. This thing has actually evolved. It's not that bad of a stand anymore, but still... It's going to be above Purple Haze at the moment, because it still has some stand potential, I guess. It really relies on that one thing. I'm just glad they didn't make it parryable, or else that would have been... Just no. That would have been poop. Anyways. Hierophant Green. Mr. Goodbye Nostalgia, a.k.a. Cockyoin. He's a very cool man. Anyways. Basically, Mr. Hierophant Green, let's see. I like how Hierophant Green is just big brain stand, but like the stand itself in YBA is kind of brain dead, not gonna lie. Anyways, it used to be kind of not brain dead. I mean, Hierophant Barrier used to be completely different back then. I like the old. They should add that to its moveset. People might get mad at me for saying that, but it was a really good move, and it's like Hierophant Green was more of a control stand back then, I guess. Anyways, not like sit and wait until they get in your Emerald Barrier and then combo the fuck out of them. Anyways, it's still pretty good. I'd put it in like okay tier. It's still countered by a lot of stands, aka Mr. President just can hide in his room. King Crimson time race out of there. Let's see who else. Star Platinum, stand jump or time skip. Nail glide, I think. Time skip or time erase. Killer Queen can just bites the dust mid combo, which is pretty gay. Love Train mid combo. Time skip mid combo. Time skip mid combo. Your own shadow. Nullification 0. Return to 0. Gently weeps. Dimension dip, aka Cream's dimension thing where he eats himself, aka Vor. The hands, erasure, accelerate, tree, maybe zipper glide. You can, okay, yeah, Sex Pistols can't get out of that, and Aerosmith can't get out of that. Crazy Diamond has stand jump and the wall. I won't tell you why the wall is useful, but just know it's really useful in every single. Actually, I'll tell you about that later. But yeah, stand jump, unescapable, unescapables, erasure accelerates or whatever. I mean, not erasure accelerate. Maybe time accelerate or speed slice, and then double I don't know. And then this man has scary monsters pounce, time skip, and counter. Yeah, a lot of stands can counter Hierophant Barrier. It's not that hard to get out of it. Anyways, yeah, it's a really niche stand. That's what I'm saying. But it's really good if it's going against the right opponents. Anyways, Cream. Cream is kind of a scary stand, but it's not that good in my opinion. It used to have a true infinite combo that I abused the fuck out of, but it doesn't anymore because boxing got nerfed. But double barrages got nerfed. I kind of miss double barrages. It made fights more interesting, sort of. Not really, but it just added more pressure and more like, oh, as if I do this and then I'll get massively punished then. Yeah, it just like ended games faster in my opinion. Anyways, the hand. Make one mistake in front of this thing and you're dead. I faced the hand boxing before in a gang war. That man wasn't fucking around. I thought the hand boxing was gonna be garbage, but no, it's broken. Like seriously. Anyways, golden experience. You see, that's just free beat down there. I've heard the frog move, like limb removal move, is really good now. So, yeah, it's probably part of like a high okay, because it has a free beatdown now, a free beatdown move and whatever. Actually, nah, it's just that's a broken move in general. I'll add it like maybe above Star Platinum because it's like a free stun beatdown, but it can't do much against projectiles really, I guess. If they added it like ABD, like damage reflection, oh my god, dude, you would be so broken. Anyways, okay, but I don't understand why it's the frog reflects the damage onto the user instead of like the thingy. Anyways, whatever. Sticky fingers. It's really good stand. It's a really good stand in general. Balanced. It's the most balanced stand in the game. I'm not even lying. I'm not being sarcastic. Anyways, Sex Pistols. It's really, really, really good. In my opinion, at least. I'd say, no, it's not an S tier anymore, but it's still really scary to go against, like, one combo and you're dead, sort of thing. A lot of stands are really good. Aerosmith, I'd say it's a pretty good stand, but it can't match up to most things. It's like Jigglypuff in Melee, except it can't instant kill. It's a really slow game, basically. If you're playing against Aerosmith, prepare for a really long game. It takes sort of longer. I mean, actually, no, it takes a shorter time if a Silver Chariot Requiem did not have a barrage. Like that extra barrage and Conquer as well. It takes a long time for both of those stands to, like, accumulate damage. So if you're playing Aerosmith, you're probably a really campy player. And, like, you like constantly applying pressure. But, like, there's a lot of benefits to Aerosmith, too. Don't think it's just a bad stand in general. Propeller charge is nearly, like, it's hard to react to in general. It has a really weird parry window, I guess, and a parry timing. But yeah, and then the 3 bombs, they should fix it so it, the second one connects, because that thing does not connect. I guess it's just to make sure they don't hit you or anything. I don't know, But that's how it works, and it kind of sucks because you could just barrage mid of it. I think. The bombs interrupt, but it should have super armor, in my opinion. Like, just it can't be canceled unless you get ragdolled or some shit. Anyways, back to what I was saying before. Yeah, his pilot mode's pretty OP too. You can get him in a barrage and everything. It has a really like large lack of moves, which I really don't like. They have to like do something about that, or just give it a rework. Honestly, it's still pretty good, especially at pluck or vampirism. It's really good. Anyways, Crazy Diamond, probably one of the best stands in the game at the moment. Not as good as these ones, but it has a sort of touch of death combo with some stands. I mean, with like some stuff, I guess. Really? Yeah, but basically, this man can literally... Oh wait, I forgot to tell you about his best ability yet. Now, everybody's gonna yell at me for probably exposing this glitch, but trust me, everybody knows about this glitch at this point. Like, holy shit. The wall gives you invincibility if you place it. Like, the second you place it, you get, like, complete immunity to almost everything. I say almost because I don't know if it's, like, everything yet. Because, like, I mean, I survived Devil's Palm without taking damage when I used the wall. And Purple Haze's thing. But I don't know if there's anything else it isn't immune to. I have not seen it yet. Anyways, the world, it's really, really good nowadays. I'd say, like, okay tier now. It used to be, like, meh tier, but now it's really good. Because, like, Road Roller is nearly unreactable now. So... I'm glad they made Road Roller like a really good move instead of garbage now. I mean, it's really hard to get out of, but I mean, I dashed out of it like 10 out of the like times I've actually faced the world. So yeah. Okay. Killer Queen, regular Killer Queen. It's just a worse Bites the Dust. It does not have the good moves like it has like Bites the Dust. So yeah, I'll put it like around here. Why am I putting D4C so low? Because it just don't ask. A lot of stands are just good in general at the moment. Anyways, Silver Chariot, he's honestly a decent stand now. I have no complaints about him. He's just well-rounded, just like Sticky Fingers. He's just a good stand in general. You can't really complain about him unless you just like molding. Which, in case I just say go cry about it. Just kidding. I'll sort it out with you and see if I can help you find a counter to it. Just DM me on Discord. Actually, I'm not gonna get my Discord out. Anyways, actually, I don't care. What I mean is, just like message me privately or just say in the comments if you need help countering a stand with a certain stand slash spec that you have. If you're having trouble with any stands, just tell me. I'll try my best to help you, and see if you're like, eh. Anyways, Made in Heaven. People have probably been waiting for this for a very, very, very long time. But what I have to say about Made in Heaven is, it's not that good, kind of. It's most of the moves are parryable, so that already makes it sort of bad. I tried Made in Heaven Vampirism. It's honestly really good, but the only problem is you can't like go around people in circles and fucking click the fuck out of them. That's the best thing you could do with Made in Heaven too, since most of the stuff is blockable. It has a really good moveset, in my opinion. Like, it's parryable, but at the same time, speed makes up for it. Honestly, speed in the game is like probably what matters the most. So yeah, honestly, I'd put it like around KCR, the hand tier, you know, around the middle of these two. He's still really good. I like, dude, KCR's only counter to Made in Heaven was like the box too, because he could run, he couldn't run away from that. But now there's no box anymore. So Made in Heaven's just zoom out of there. They're just like, bye, bitch. Anyways, Scary Monsters. This thing is still OP. Please do not underestimate Scary Monsters, guys. Please, please. Actually, no, that's not that much of an S tier. Like, it's super low S tier. But still. Star Platinum World, I'd say after a while, Remy and Nessie. I am proud to say that Star Platinum the World is no longer one of the worst stands in the game because of combat precision and also the other buffs they gave it, sort of. Now it does D4C Love Train damage. That's a lot of damage in my opinion. Because that man can... Especially beatdown with like a lowered cooldown. It's pretty good now. I'd say so myself. So, yeah, honestly, it's just a good stand in general. It's sort of broken. But yeah, that's my opinion on Star Platinum in the world. So Nessie, please take pride as the stand that you love is no longer in meh or bad tier. Now onto Whitesnake. Whitesnake is honestly fine at the moment. He I don't really care about Whitesnakes. They're okay. I have a lot of respect for Whitesnakes. Sorry for stuttering so much. I don't really know what to say. I don't know. Maybe it's a speech impediment. I really don't know. But please excuse me. I will try to improve next time I do a tier list, which is probably going to be in a couple of months. So yeah. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Seamoon, our last stand for today. I fucking don't know anymore. Seamoon's just kind of gay. It's still really good. So I'll put it around here, I guess. Yeah, I put it pretty low this time, honestly. It's just not that good for me in my opinion anymore. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. The counter nerf really severed it. So now let's go back onto the... Okay, so this is the final tier list. So just, yeah. Don't mold in the comments. But I'll try to see if I can sort things out. If anybody's salty about this, please don't be toxic, bro. I'm trying my best, and this is opinion after all. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings because of my opinion. Crodians. I didn't say anything. Anyways, so this is just my tier list. Hope you liked it, I guess. And yeah, I'll probably post. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really post anymore like videos like this. So yeah, I kind of just stream now. I might post videos, but that's really just going to be how to use encounter videos, which will probably take a long time to make because I do not know how to edit. If anybody can be my editor or teach me how to edit, that'd be really greatly appreciated. Anyways, I'll stop ranting to you guys. I'll see you guys later. I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know, stalk me. I'm just kidding. Only one person can do that. But that is to be revealed. Okay. Goodbye, people. I hope you had a nice time. And I hope I don't get yelled at for this tier list. Anyways, goodbye, people. Love you. Just kidding.